Hello and good day to everyone out there that is currently watching this comprehensive look at Fallout 76. Now, before I get into it, I just wanted to preface this by saying like many others, when I first heard about this last year, was extremely excited and hype about this game. I was even had conversations with some of my friends about how this was going to be our game. We were going to take over servers and just all kinds of crazy stuff, all those wild fantasies you get when you're riding the hype train. It came out, and luckily, we were going to wait to make absolutely sure that it was a game we were going to get because, as surprising as it is, there's a chance it could just be a meh game. Well, my friends, it was more than meh. It was actually disgusting what they came out with. It's almost been a year since that time, and during Bethesda's E3 conference, they actually talked about 76. Not only did they acknowledge that it was a mess when it came out, they had a little bit of talk about how they're changing it for the better, which, okay, yeah, sure. And then they revealed they were coming out with a Battle Royale mode. Alright. Every game has to have a Battle Royale nowadays, thanks Fortnite. Aside from that, there was like nothing that drew me towards actually trying to buy the game, obviously. And yet, I'm currently playing it right now and talking to all you about Fallout 76. How's that? Well, if you don't know, until July 7th... No, it's not July. What's this month right now? June. My bad. My apologies. Until June 17th, this game is completely free to play. A little first look, if you will, or a look at the game, alongside their Battle Royale and everything else which is added to the game, and that's free as well. So I decided I might as well play through the game and see from everything that I've heard and seen previously if it's actually worth it. If after this week I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going to spend the money to actually get this game because I enjoy it that much and I'm going to continue playing it. This is a series for you all out there to also come to a conclusion of your own of whether or not you want to get the game and if they've managed to rise from the grave, or if it should remain dead and buried. Now, without further ado, let's take our first steps and see what 76 has to offer. So, before we begin, the only thing I did is I adjusted the settings. I lowered some of the volumes here and there so it wouldn't completely drown out the sound of my soothing voice. And I changed it to where the talk function was not activated. I'm going to double check that to make sure I'm not talking and 4 people are overhearing me sounding like a moron. Don't want that now, do we? Obviously not much to say since we're just stepping in, and I'm going to start with the main game. We're going to go through for a little bit of that, and then we'll do the Battle Royale and see if that's actually good or if it's just a hastily tagged on mini game that is a mess. Might not be. We'll see. The opening, here we go.
changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault-Tec, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Thought I'd turn the subtitles on for that, so my apologies for that. We'll have to go into the settings and change that.
Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept. But it's time
Okay,
to get up
character
and
creation.
get out there.
Let's look at the
We've
presets.
been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day.
Alright,
It may
pretty
be time
standard
to
stuff, I
leave,
suppose.
but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get too into the character creation for obvious reasons. I just want to get in and get going. I will change the hair and facial hair to my liking, and then we'll probably just go on from there. Obviously, I don't really have anything much to say except it's your standard, like, Fallout 4 looking character creator. Had to press square for the facial hair, okay. Big old bushy beard. How do you change the hair color? There you go. You gotta go to the hair to change facial hair as well. I'm glad that they're linked up. That's pretty cool. Okay. So they don't just stick you with the regular old colors. Alright, that's our character. This is the individual who is going to be our detective. And he's going to sleuth and see exactly what Fallout 76 has to offer. Well, what's a good detective name? Detective Johnson. Detective Johnson on the case. Oh my god, they have a... That's crazy. Just for the snapshot, okay. Oh god. Filters are insane. Jesus. Spent more time on the filters than anything else when it first came out, looks like. Yes, that is the perfect picture. Thinking, okay. Alright. Might as well. And we're in. Looks like we can't pick up anything in our room. We can turn off the lamp, that's nice. Can rest in our bed. Shame we can't pick up that hat, because we could start off right away as Detective Johnson. Let's see the terminal. Let's see exactly what we have here. Happy Reclamation Day. Preparing for 25 years. Okay, so this is 25 years after the bombs dropped. Party. So that everyone can celebrate. And what is this? Holotape. Let's see. Oh, it's a game. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to exit. Alright. Cool. Let's take that with us. Not gonna get too into that. Little mini game within the game. That's always fun. And we get our Pip-Boy right away. Obviously not much commentary to make on this one since it's just simple character creation stuff, and didn't seem like there were a lot of options there now that I think about it. So then again, I didn't look too far into the female options, but aside from that, it doesn't seem like there's much interaction to do except for turning off the lights and activating or deactivating certain things. So I guess that's that for this. Let's check the options really quickly. Oh, that's the map. Alright, so options are... What are options? Okay, so settings. Let's see. Let's make absolutely sure. Audio. Okay, so voice chat is turned off. Controls. Don't really need to look at those because I'm not changing anything. Display. General subtitles are on. Huh, there weren't no subtitles for the cutscene, so that's weird. I guess those aren't considered general communications or some such. Well, just looking at the map and I can see that it's pretty big. So it's really big. So that's good. Now the problem is that there's nothing in this big map. That's where we'll start to have our issues.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault-Tec
Did they?
is proud.
Apparently they fixed that.
I am proud of you. When you hear
Or did
this,
they not?
it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there
Mr.
in
Johnson.
Appalachia.
Hello.
This is the Overseer, signing off.
Looks like they fixed the FOV issue.
Leave the vault.
So that's nice.
The others have already gone. Let's get cracking.
Big old hits. How do you... Square, I believe it is, right? Okay, so down are the emotes. That's interesting. One moment, please. And we're back. So, just from having to step away for a minute, I can tell that when you choose to do an emote, he'll go through a cycle and continuously do that emote. Favorites. Okay, so favorites goes up and there's a weapon reel. That's nice. How does one put away... Oh, hold square. Okay, there we go. The balloons move. If we hold X on them, we can't pick them up because there's no interaction with anything in the vault.
Wildlife should be abundant in Appalachia. Happy hunting.
Okay, so it seems to have you go through and give you a couple things to start with. That's always dandy. Again, it's not really
Always stay stocked with medicines.
it's not really a
Yet to use them. No creature comforts out there, sir.
building supplies. So they start you off with, right away with a thing of building supplies. I don't know if this was actually in the original, like when it first came out, or if they just added this to it. I do not recall from what I saw. Party hat, which is probably never going to be worn by me.
Door alone.
What's this?
Rebuilding America. Glad I'm
Okay.
here. Still, I'm sure your camp will make it easy peasy. Oh, to be anything. Cook, assassin, medic, hacker, bullet sponge. So wonderful, the human condition.
Interesting. Interesting. So we'll probably go with
Never stop
a luck
learning.
build because it has to do with condition and durability. Yeah, let's see. So let's just choose luck right away and see what we got. First aid's always good.
Remember one of Vault-Tec's many, many mottos. Hard work is happy work.
Well, I'm probably not going to be on a team, so
Some
we'll
may
not
call them
deal with that.
jobs.
Yeah, let's
I
just
like
pick
to think of them as
Pharmacy
birds.
Finder. Wait. Yeah, might as well. Nothing else good there.
I know it will be scary out there, but you possess the skills to not only survive.
Okay, so we have perk cards we equip, so that's probably going to be a little bit interesting to get used to. I don't really know if I'm going the right way. I'm probably going the right way, but we want to stop. We don't want to leave the vault that way. We just want to get all of our stuff, and yep, so we're going to have to backtrack a little bit. Obviously, this has nothing to do with glitches or whatnot, or anything yet, which is the main focus of this detective journey. So we are going to be finding out if they've fixed anything, which obviously they have. So that's always good. They actually looks like they care somewhat. It is a shame that they won't let you pick everything up, but then again, you don't need everything, probably, so report, so 25 years pass, yada yada yada. Projects, okay. Double click X. Okay, so this is definitely a vault setup to be like, hey, this is it. When you're done with the vault, you're out. Okay, alright. Obviously, I don't have much to say right now. So, we will pick this up going forward and step out into the wasteland. See how that goes. See you all next time.